Hey, what's up guys, Dark Warrior 005 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft Factions. I'm here as always on the Obsidian Craft server, and today we will be talking about a few things channel related. Some new things have come up, and also we will be making plans for a new farm. Now, I know that we've done a few farms already, and you're probably tired of watching them by now, but we will discuss the issues of alternating videos in a moment. You'll see my plans for potentially making the channel more interesting, even though we might have to record some boring topics. First, let me start off by saying that the reason I'm doing the farm is because Or the Hedgehog decided that he wanted to do the storage, which I let him have because he's pretty good at organizing things, so he said he would be willing to do that, so I decided to take the farm because that is a necessary thing to our faction, that we maintain a steady food source. So why don't we go check that out? Now, we're developing this hallway currently and this hallway, which both lead to rooms we've been working on off camera. And let me just show you where we're at so far. So this is what we've got for a farm room. Now, as you can see, there's not that much room in here. So what I was thinking for a cool idea for the farm would be to have it go up in levels, up this way, which could be a little bit of an issue because there is a cave directly above the ceiling. You can see from that cobblestone there, we have explored a little bit up there. I went up there to actually get some water to make our infinite spring over there, and but I think it's necessary because we're not going to be able to fit everything that we want to fit just in this tiny room, and I really don't want to expand it more because it's just going to get unneat and overly large, I think. And the reason we're not going down is simply because we're pretty much at bedrock, so that wouldn't last too long. So that's something that's going to happen in a moment. But before we do that, why don't we go take a look at the storage room while I discuss a few things about the channel. So basically, what's happened is recently YouTube has increased my video length to over 15 minutes. So basically what I want to know is, would you guys want to see videos that are over 15 minutes long? And when I say over 15 minutes, I mean 20 to 25-ish. Now for me, I feel like sometimes we don't necessarily get as much done in these videos as we could be getting done in just the 15 minutes. You know, sometimes we just get going and then I have to cut it short because YouTube isn't going to let me upload longer than that. But now I can, so if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments, because it's really up to you guys. If you want to see 20 to 25 minute videos, then just let me know, because that is easily something that I can do, and perhaps we can get more things done per video than we have in the past. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the issues of the on and off kind of boring videos. You know, like the farm ones, they're not that interesting to watch. So my idea for this is, for the current or for the future videos, basically would be to alternate goals for each video. So instead of doing 3 episodes of me working on a farm in a row, maybe one episode will be working on a farm, and then the next episode will go exploring in a cave system. We've got one right above our roof here. And then the next episode maybe we'll go back to the farm, and so on. So that it's not just the same thing every day. It kind of breaks it up a little bit more and makes it a little more interesting to watch. So let me know what you would think about that. Alright, so the storage room you saw in there is being built by Or the Hedgehog. He's doing a great job. So why don't we just start working on the farm. So what I want to do, let's well, first of all, I want to make these smooth stone into stone slabs, because we're gonna try and stick with the theme here of the base. So let us make those real quick. We'll just do a couple of them. Just made... It's being a little glitchy, just bear with me. Alright, there we go. Make a few of those. Let's grab some dirt so that we can use it for scaffolding, because we're not going to be able to reach that ceiling. And it looks like Aura's already cleaned out some of this stuff to put it into the storage room chest, so I'm guessing we're going to have to go in there to get our dirt. But anyways, yeah, I want to make the farm go up a few levels. I'm not sure how many levels yet, so we'll just try and see what looks good. I'm thinking, like one level would be wheat and another level would be pumpkins and melons, and then maybe a third floor for mushrooms. Something cool like that, just to make the farm building a little more interesting. So why don't we get to work on that real quick. So first, we just need to start taking out this ceiling and digging basically this entire thing out, which I'm not going to bore you guys with, so I will see you when I dig a good portion of this ceiling out, and when I come back we can start planning the levels, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and we are making a lot of progress here. I've built a second floor to the farm area, and right now I'm just figuring out the stair situation to get up here. I built one side. I think it looks alright. It's gonna constrict the space down here a little bit, but if we use this area for wheat, then it should be fine because we're not gonna need too much of that. So let's finish putting up these stairs on this side here, and then we can fill the middle floor that I made so that we can put water. And so far I think it's going good. We're just going to get these stairs up here, so let's see here. We are 5 blocks away from the wall here on that side, so that means we are going to have to be 5 away on this side. 1, 2, 3, 5th block here, and we're just going to build up. So let's do that. Alright, so while we're doing this, why don't we discuss the topic of the channel questions again. Like I said in the previous videos, I do want you guys to ask some questions in the description because I think it would be fun to answer them and build while answering the questions, just because there's not much to talk about while I'm just building, for instance, stairs right now, other than to just describe what I'm doing, which kind of gets boring after a while. I mean, I need to have some kind of plan for these episodes, so it's not just me describing kind of what's going on, which is what I normally do, I've noticed, and that's not interesting to watch. So hopefully you guys will send me in some questions. Maybe I'll look up some games we could play. I've seen some other people doing some kind of introduction videos where they answer a ton of questions from a list pre-made on the internet. Maybe I'll do one of those just so that you guys can get to know me a little better. I think those kind of things would be fun to see during these longer building sequences, so that it's not just me building stairs. Although I wanted to show this part just because I've already cut out a ton of this process here, and I think you guys would like to see a little bit of what I've been doing. You noticed before, if this actually works, that I put in a short little montage showing a couple stages of the process. But other than that, yeah, I want to answer some questions. So here we go. Stairs are looking good. Why don't we try and close these up so that they're hidden. This middle floor here is where the water is going to go, and I built that specifically like that so that we would have a nice little floor here where the water would go, because I assumed that would be an issue, having a floor like this, having different levels basically. But overall it's turning out pretty well. I didn't really have a plan going into this, I just kind of was winging it, so taking that into consideration, it looks pretty good, I think. And I'm really liking how this is turning out so far. So yeah, I think that's good, right? Stick a block in there, block over on this side, and we're good to go. That will suffice for the stairs, I think. Don't really need to get any more fancy than that. So why don't we block up this hole here and pour our water down in there. I need to go grab a bucket real quick. Let's see if I can find the chest that they're in. And then maybe off screen or maybe in a few videos from now I'll plot the actual plots in, because we're not going to have time for that this video, I don't think. So let's see where the water buckets are. I'm not sure where I put them. Here they are. So we'll take those and we'll go put the water on the second floor, and I think we'll call that a video because there's not much else to do here. So while we're doing this, the last thing that I want to mention real quick is that the next episode won't be me building a farm, because like I said, I want to start changing it up a bit each episode. So we'll probably go and explore the cave that's all around here. This entire room basically was the cave that I mentioned before was above my the original farm down there. So we're gonna maybe go through one of these walls here and explore it. I know there's an abandoned mine shaft in there that I want to look at, so that should be fun. Maybe I'll prepare some questions that I can answer, so there's a little bit more to talk about. Yeah, I didn't actually plan for this, but that's a little weird. That could get awkward. I guess it's fine. I could always turn particles off, and it'll probably look good. Let's try that. Particles minimal. And yep, that gets rid of that, so not a huge deal. We'll just leave it on minimal so that that doesn't get in our way. I didn't actually plan for that, so that is unfortunate. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will go and explore that abandoned mine shaft, and in the episode after that we'll continue working on our farm. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching.